Let's try and get 3 points at home versus Vale. It will be a tough game. They're a good team. Hi guys, and welcome to this video. You could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I'd much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people face, and subscribing lets me know you like the content. Hit that notification bell to let you guys know when videos go live. So, when they are playing Port Vale, we played them at home, and they were very good at their play. They were a good team, played some very good football. It was thanks to a Will Volks smash that got us all 3 points. We were 1-0. So the team sheet for tonight are as follows: Dawson, Palmer, McGuinness, James, Mighton, Delhi Bashiru, Byers, Bannon, Johnson, Patterson, Smith. The subs are Stockdale, Hunt, Femiwo, Volks, Adenir, Windass, and Wilkes. No Gregory, so I'm wondering if that back spasm is still causing him a little bit of jip and not risk it for the game against Cambridge at home on the 2nd. The Port Vale lineup is Steve, Jones, Hall, Smith, Garrity, Wilson, Colin, Forstry, Massey, Harrison, the bench is Stone, Benji, Ojo, Odrabel, Butterworth, Robinson, Pollock. Good lineup for them. It'll be interesting to see how we do in this. So, having no Gregory means going with Smith and front, which is interesting because they're both very similar players. But let's see how that goes. If we can get all 3 points tonight, that would be great to get a good Boxing Day Christmas period done. We just have to play our game. That's the main thing. Play our own game, see how we do, and hopefully that'll give us enough to go through and get all 3 points at home. Let's see what we do. Hi, I'm trying to fix an audio issue in the software I use. I think it's playing up, so please bear with me while I fix the gremlins in the system. But in that first half, we played some really good football. Played it well, quick tempo well, passing it along nicely. I think Palmer has had a really good game. Mighton's done well, but he's just not going enough forward. Pardon me. Enough forward for me, like showing what he can do. He's getting knocked off the ball a bit. Passing it around the back really well. I think Dawson playing it out from the back is a much better keeper than Stockdale. Plays it very well. Does very well with it. And we're doing really well, getting really good ball forward. Couple little chances from Wednesday. Nothing really clear cut. Really good chance by Bannon in the box with juggling. Patterson and Smith have played well together up top, but nothing stuck either, which is the kind of problem we're having. I don't think things are sticking at the top at the moment, and it's needing someone in and all around them to get close to them. Now, they do have a chance with Daisy Cutter. They had a good overhead kick chance. And then a big blow for Sheffield Wednesday. And again, it's Barry Bannon going down. He immediately holds his hamstring, puts his arm in the air, goes, I'm done. This is my night done. And you're like, great, Bannon's down. And it looks like it could be a long one. I could see this being quite a long layoff for him. Because you don't want to risk it. And I think he may have come back too soon already. And I think the cold hasn't helped it either. A lot of games back and forth as well. I think this is one of those ones where you're like, let's heal this properly. Maybe go in the January transfer window and go get, say, just someone to tide them over 6 for the last half of the season, just in case. So we had to make a sub. On comes Will Volks. Bannon goes off, and it's not a good injury by the looks of it. So we'll see what happens. But you've got the likes of Volks. You've got the likes of Adenir. Yes, Adenir's had an injury spell himself. So if he went down, you would have to. You already know we've got an injury problem with Iorfa at the. So it's that time of year. But going forward, and we're trying to get things done. A cross comes in from a corner, and it's a harsh penalty for me. It's going away from the player, going away from the ball in a sense. It does hit his hand. I think it's ball to hand, then hand to ball. But it's a penalty. And Michael Smith steps up and makes it 1-0. The good penalty goes, keeper goes the right way. And we're trying to get good things going. Volt coming on has had a really good spell. Really done well. Delhi done well at moving forward and trying to get things. He does seem to go out of position a lot, like Johnson putting inside a lot, trying to do well. I think James and Johnson have been much better this game than they were against Fleetwood. A lot more understanding there as well. And it 5 minutes at a time, and it goes to being 1-0 at the break. We need to do more in the second half, though, to step it up with going forward. 'Cause we got a lot of the ball, 71% possession. We need to use that a lot better, move the ball quicker, and try and get it into crossing positions in the box. You've got Michael Smith, who's a 6 foot summit striker, and we need to get it into him. When we have done it, he's done well, but there isn't someone close enough near him. At half time, we are 1-0 up. Second half, they really come at us. They play some very good football. They change. They bring in Robinson. He makes a big difference going at us, really doing some good football. And we're having to defend really well. They have come forward at a rate of knots, and they got the bit between the teeth and trying to get forward. We are trying to do things and trying to get forward, but sometimes it's just not working. Great running by Deli Bashiru, trying to get work that Baz would have done, trying to clamp men down. And they have some good little chances. Marvin Johnson goes into the book for a foul on Robinson. There was one that he thought he should have had the other way. Like, Temper get better of him, and it just went from there. But then Smith, with an outrageous shot from outside the box, really good assist by James as well to find him. Just takes it and makes it 2-0. And he's had a very good game today. I thought Smith has had one of the better games we've seen recently and done some really good work. Now we make a sub. Mighton goes off and Hunt comes on. It's been a long time since we've seen Hunt. And you start playing, and there was a foul on Patterson, and you were thinking, right, could that have been another yellow for the player? But it was a push. I don't think there was much in it, really, but it did feel like the referee just decided. Then we started getting some body go down. McGinnis went down in the box. You got a bit worried about that. Then Byers got a touch of cramp, so he came off. Adeneran came on for him right near the end just to make sure we don't have more players going off injured. Palmer also went down a little bit, and you were like, this is not what we need right now. But in the end, we get all 3 points. Now, it's a good result for us. It's a very good result for us. Sadly, one of the results didn't go our way. It would have been an excellent result, but Ipswich managed to get a goal on the 87th minute to make it 2-2. They were losing that. Plymouth beat Wickham 1-0, and by all accounts, it sounds like Plymouth absolutely battered them. Then the other one was Barnsley. Barnsley won 2-1. Good result for them. It keeps them going after that hunt. Now, this does help us, though, because right now the table looks like this. We're on Barnsley on 40 points. We're on 49 with 22 goal difference, 18 against 44, 3 losses, 7 draws, 14 wins, 24 played. Ipswich are 24 played, 14 wins, 7 draws, 3 losses, 46-4, 24 again, 22 goal difference, 49 points. And then Plymouth, top of the tree at the end of the year, 24 played, 16 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses. 43 4, 25 against, 18 goal difference, 53 points. It's going to get very tight, this. We just got to concentrate on ourselves. We need to bring in defensive cover, though, in this January transfer window, and possibly someone, if Barry Bannon's injury is as bad as it looked, someone just to replace him, or get someone ready to learn how to play without him. That's the thing. We need to learn how to play without Barry Bannon. We've not figured it out yet, and it's something that needs to happen sharpish. But all 3 points. This would probably be my last video before the game versus Cambridge, or I haven't decided when I'm doing that preview. I mean, tomorrow. Yeah. So if you're watching this at the end, it's like, so Happy New Year. Have a good one. Have a safe one. And let's see how we do in the January transfer window and how we do in January. Because That's 6 points at the Christmas period where we are normally very poor at. So great to get all 3 points.